strikeouts. And the first pitch of the ball game at 6:02 Central misses outside for ball one. We are underway from Nashville at Hawkins Field. Cooper Weiss, the first batter for Auburn, and he slices the pitch back to the net. 1 ball, 1 strike. First pitch weather forecast brought to you by Vizzy Hard Seltzer. Flavor for every vibe. Celebrate responsibly. 58 degrees, cloudy skies, low cloudy skies. It's a humid gray early evening. There's a curveball in for a strike to Weiss. It's 1-2 to the Auburn leadoff man. Temperatures expected to drop into the low 50s by the time we're finished. The lefty Holton with an off-speed pitch that misses low to the Auburn leadoff man. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Weiss. Back in the lineup. He missed the Troy game with an illness, but he's back in there. Holton works quickly off the wind to start the ball game. His 2-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He gets Weiss on a fastball up and out, and that's the first strikeout for Holton, who's averaged almost 2 strikeouts an inning. 1 away for Ike Irish. Lefties have hit Holton a little better than right-handers this year. Ike steps in with a .328 average, half a dozen homers, 25 driven in. First pitch to him. Misses low for ball 1. Umpires, Kevin Sweeney behind the plate, Eddie Newsom at first base, Clint Fagan at second, Michael Durantes at third. There's an off-speed pitch, check swing. It was a strike anyway. It's 1-1. Holton, a 4-pitch guy, and he can use all 4 fairly effectively. Delivers. And that is lined into right center field. Irish has a base hit, and he's got extra bases. Rounding first is Irish. He's on the way to second. Pulls up in there with a stand-up double. Ike Irish, a 1-out double, his 5th double of the season. And the Tigers have a 1-out base runner here off Carter Holton. Holton's season ended prematurely last year. He had an undisclosed arm injury, or an unspecified arm injury. So his first outing this year was a relief appearance. He gave up 5 runs in 3 innings. He's only given up 5 runs in 3 starts since then. And he starts Derek Fabian with a fastball just a little bit low. 1-0 the count. Irish leads from second. The pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Beautiful curve. Fabian hitting .312, 5 homers. He's driven in 21 runs. They play him to pull on the infield. Stretch. Holton delivers, and here's a swing and a foul tip of the fastball into the catcher's mitt. A ball and 2 strikes. 310 down the left field line and a high wall. It's 335 down the right field line, 375 in the alleys, 400 to straightaway center. 1-2 pitch to Fabian on the way. It's a ground ball to the second baseman. Davis scoops it up off the turf and throws to first in time for the out. Irish takes third on the play. It's the second out of the inning, but now Irish is 90 feet away. Auburn wearing the road gray jerseys, gray pants, blue numerals and letters. And script across the front, orange letters. Pitch to Cooper McMurray is right through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Vandy has not allowed a lot of runs in the first and second innings of games. And the ball skips away. Here comes Irish. It's a wild pitch to the right of the catcher. Irish comes home to score, and Auburn draws first blood. It's 1-0 Tigers. That wild pitch is the second of the season for Holton. There's not a lot of foul territory here at Hawkins Field, but that skipped underneath the glove and off to the right toward the Auburn on-deck circle. 1 ball, 1 strike to McMurray. He swings and misses at 1 up and in. A fastball coming in toward him. It's now a ball and 2 strikes to the Auburn first baseman. 1-0 Tigers just underway. 2 outs. Pitch misses outside, 2-2. Holton back on top of the rubber. Shift is on. The 2-2. Fastball pulled and snared by the first baseman on a hop. Beautiful play over there by Austin, who flips to Holton, covering the bag. McMurray hit the daylights out of it, but Austin played the turf hop perfectly, fielded it, and Holton did his job to get to the bag. That's a 3-1 put out to end the first. But Auburn gets a double. Irish goes to third on a ground out by Fabian. He comes home on a wild pitch, a run on a hit. No errors, nobody left on base. We go to the bottom of the first. It's Auburn 1, Vanderbilt coming up. This is the Auburn Sports Network from Playfly.
Children's of Alabama reminds you that every child's head injury should be treated like a serious injury until a doctor says it's not. In fact, the CDC estimates some 4 million sports and recreation-related concussions occur each year. Even a minor fall or collision may be a concern. Symptoms typically include headaches, unsteadiness, confusion, or sleepiness. To find out what to do in case of a suspected concussion, visit childrensal.org/concussion and always dial 911 in case of an emergency.
Get your game day started with the CB&S Bank Countdown to Tip-Off on the Auburn Sports Network. 30 minutes before each Auburn basketball game. Get a breakdown of the matchups, player profiles, a 60-second scout of the opponent, SEC report, and our exclusive pregame interview with head coach Bruce Pearl. CB&S Bank has been family, community, and financially strong since 1906. The CB&S Bank Countdown to Tip-Off, only on the Auburn Sports Network.
Auburn strikes in the top of the first inning, and now Vanderbilt faces Chase Alsop for the first time. They will send Austin, Diaz, and Espinal to the plate. Set the defense. Mason Maynard's in left, Chris Stanfield in center, Bobby Pierce back in right field. Good to see Bobby back out there at 100% tonight, or near it. Along the infield, it's Derek Fabian at third, Cooper Weiss at short, Caden Green at second base, and Cooper McMurray at first. Ike Irish throws the ball down to second from behind the plate, and also ready to work. 6'2", 235, Chase, a junior from Dothan High School. He is 1-0 with a 5.3 earned run average this year. 4 starts, 18 2/3 innings, 20 hits, 13 runs, 11 of those earned. He has walked 6 and struck out 23. Teams are hitting .270 against Chase Alsop. The 23 strikeouts are a team high. Against Austin Peay, 4 2/3 innings, 4 runs on 4 hits, a walk, and 7 punch-outs. And he misses inside to Austin to get things started here in the bottom of the first. 1 ball, no strikes to the Vandy leadoff man. A .361 average and 13 stolen bases. The pitch. There's a strike at the knees, a fastball on the inside corner, well placed. Austin had looked to bunt. Took it for a strike. Big right-handed hitter. Back of the box. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. And an off-speed pitch. Fastball command. Away from righties into lefties. And that slider, critical for Alsop tonight, the pitch. Missed a little low with the slider. It's 2-2. Two weeks ago against UConn, Alsop a quality start. 6 innings, a run on 6 hits. He's thrown 80 or more pitches every time out. There's a fastball that just missed low. And the count runs full to the Vandy leadoff hitter, R.J. Austin. 1-0, Tigers. Crowd is filled in. It is not a capacity crowd. The pitch grounded, foul, left side, and pops off the facing of the dugout. Mentioned not a lot of foul territory at all. The first and third base coaches' boxes are barely an extension of the dugouts. That's how close they are. 3-2 pitch. High pop. Shallow center, left center. Stanfield in and to his right. He's got it for the first out of the inning. So Alsop wins the battle here in the bottom of the first, and Davis Diaz is the hitter. Diaz, the third baseman, a .254 hitter, a homer and 9 driven in. 2 guys in the lineup with double-digit steals. Coach Thompson mentioned it in our pregame visit. While Cooper Weiss leads the SEC individually in stealing, as the first pitch a little bit high. Diaz squared the bunt, took it for ball one. Vandy as a team leads the league. Also sends home the 1-0. And there's another fly ball to shallow center. Here comes Stanfield. He's still coming. Weiss is back. Stanfield calls him off. Chris makes the catch. 10 to 12 feet into center field. Long way to straight in for Stanfield to put it away. So 2 down in the first. And Alan Espinal is the batter. The run scored by Auburn in the top of the first, just the 6th that Vandy has allowed in the first 2 innings of games this year. The delivery. Missed low and away with a slider, a ball and nothing to Espinal. Vanderbilt catcher, 355 average, 4 homers, 16 driven in. The 4 home runs are the most in the lineup tonight. The pitch. That is lined into left center field, hit well, headed for a gap. It will one hop and leave the ballpark, so it'll be a ground rule double for Espinal. 1-0 pitch, also missed with a fastball, so he came in, or missed with a slider to start the at-bat, came back with a fastball, and Espinal was ready for it. 5th double of the year for Espinal. That'll bring up Troy Leneve. One of 2 left-handed bats in the lineup for Vanderbilt. Vandy, by the way, in the black jerseys with gold pinstripes, jerseys and pants. First pitch, off speed, missed high. They've got gold numerals and letters. There he is. Also looks to second, now fires home, a swing and a miss. 1-1 to Leneve. Leneve right at 333. 3 home runs, he's driven in 22. More than anybody else in the lineup tonight for the Commodores. The 1-1 from Alsop. Fastball in and out of the mid of Irish after the swing by Leneve. And now Chase ahead, a ball and 2 strikes. Auburn leads it 1-0. Both teams with a double. The runner at second is Espinal. 2 outs. The delivery. Fly ball left field. In off the hands. Mainers is there. He's got the catch for out number 3. 3 fly ball outs in the inning. No runs, a 2-out double, no errors, and a Commodore stranded. We go to the 2nd inning in Nashville. It's 1-0 Tigers, and Auburn baseball continues in a moment.
War Eagle, Butch Thompson here, and we need all of the Auburn family to join On to Victory. Your membership directly supports our student athletes on and off the field and helps us build the best team in the nation. Become a member today.
Be part of Auburn's winning team. Visit ontovictory.com.
By now, your daily routine is probably a little too routine. Don't you want to change? Don't you want to start playing by your own rules and escape the routine so your fantasy becomes reality? Where every night is an adventure, where new flavors are ready to be tasted, where it feels like you're a winner. Take a chance. Reward yourself. Make your routine anything but routine. Escape every day at Wind Creek Casino and WindCreekCasino.com.
War Eagle, Butch Thompson here, and we need all of the Auburn family to join On to Victory. Your membership directly supports our student athletes on and off the field and helps us build the best team in the nation. Become a member today.
Be part of Auburn's winning team. Visit ontovictory.com.
Exclusive play-by-play coverage of Auburn baseball is brought to you by Alabama Power, proud supporter of the Auburn Tigers. Alabama Power, power for a better Alabama.
1-0 Auburn, 2nd inning in Nashville. Pierce, Miller, and Mainers due up. 2nd inning brought to you in part by Southern Union. There's a new path to the Plains. It runs through Southern Union State Community College. Move seamlessly to Auburn. Complete a bachelor's degree in selected programs by taking courses at Southern Union and Auburn concurrently. All at Southern Union's tuition rates. Let Southern Union put you on a path to the Plains. Here is Bobby Pierce. Good to see Bobby back in the lineup. Missed 3 games with that bug that hit a couple of guys on the team. First pitch to him misses high and outside for ball 1. Pierce, the MVP of the Jacks College Classic a couple of weeks ago. The pitch. Again high with a fastball. Bobby stayed at home. 2-0 the count. Pierce hitting .280, 4 long balls. He's driven in 15. Play him to go the other way in the outfield slightly. And he takes ball 3. Really trying to establish or get him to chase the high heat. 3 balls, no strikes. Bobby inches back in the box a little bit away from the plate. The 3-0 pitch. Missed again. Same pitch, same spot all 4 times. So a leadoff base runner here for Auburn. And Gavin Miller is the batter. Miller with a grand slam in the finale against Austin Peay. That was his first career home run. He's 8 for 24 on the year. First pitch off speed. That breaking ball has landed for strikes more than the other pitches for Holton in the very early going of this game. Miller, the sophomore from Oakdale, Pennsylvania, 5'11", 202, right-handed hitter. There's an off-speed pitch that is lifted very high and very foul off to the left. Seats in the outfield. Plenty of empty seats to be found out there. Here's the 0-2 to Miller. Swing and a miss at a high fastball. He got him. Second strikeout for Holton. First out in the second inning. And now Mainers. Mason Mainer's been swinging the bat well of late. His average is up to .388. He's hit 3 homers. He's driven in 7 runs. The third baseman, Diaz, comes in on the green turf. The pitch off speed and there for a strike. Beautiful breaking ball. The trend continues for Holton and that pitch. Big gap in right center field for Mainers as Pierce leads away from first. The stretch by Holton and the pitch. Fastball downstairs, blocked by Espinal. 1-1 the count to Mainers. Pierce edges away again. Stretch by Holton, lefty-lefty matchup. The pitch is a fastball in on the hands, fouled back to the screen. It's 1-2. Now Diaz backs up to regulation depth and way, way off the line. Mainers, the transfer from Jack State. With Pierce, snap throw to first. Pierce back in there, diving head first. Bobby is 1 for 2 in the stolen base department this year. The pitch. Lifted into shallow left field. On comes Leneve. He's under it. He has it. Curveball. Mainers tried to stay back on it. Lifted it to left for the second out. And now Chris Stanfield will be the hitter. Stanfield, a 3-hit night against Troy up in Madison. I guess technically here it's down in Madison. This past Tuesday night, raised his average up to 265. First pitch, breaking ball, strike 1. Stanfield a homer in the season opener. He's driven in 7 this year. Another throw to first. This one a soft toss. Teams are 2 for 3 trying to steal against the catcher Espinal. The pitch to Stanfield. Low with a slider. A ball and a strike. A leadoff walk to Pierce. He's there now with 2 outs. Tigers lead 1-0, top of the second inning. Holton comes set and delivers. Fastball, swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. 93 on that fastball. He lives in that 92 to 94 range. With excellent other pitches to mix, as we've seen already tonight. Holton's 1-2 to Stanfield. Breaking ball swung and missed. 2 more strikeouts in the inning, give him 3 for the game, and he gives up the leadoff walk to Pierce, but nothing else. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left for Auburn. To the bottom of the second, 1-0, Tigers on top. This is the Auburn Sports Network from Playfly.
Fine dining meets Southern comfort at Vintage 2298, Auburn's newest fine dining restaurant and butcher shop. Chef Randall Baldwin and wife Laura present Gulf cuisine with a Southern flair, made fresh farm to table. Enjoy lunch in the butcher shop, brunch on the weekends at Vintage 2298, where the staff raises the bar on service. Private dining and event space is also available. Experience Vintage 2298 this new year.
My joints aren't what they used to be. Routine exercise, playing ball outside with the kids, riding bikes on vacation. I never worried about keeping up. But now, my joint pain has started slowing me down. I decided to make an appointment with the Orthopedic Clinic. Their surgical partners had the experience, technology, and personalized approach to care that I was looking for. Best of all, it was close to home. I'm thankful I chose the Orthopedic Clinic. Don't let joint pain slow you down. Visit theorthoclinic.com and schedule your appointment today.
We go to the bottom of the second, 1-0 Auburn. It'll be the 5, 6, and 7 hitters for Vanderbilt. Jaden Davis, Matthew Polk, and Braden Holcomb. Holcomb, who is starting just his 3rd game of the year. Let's check the Yellowwood scoreboard. Opening night SEC action elsewhere. Texas A&M leads Florida in Gainesville 5-2. That game in the bottom of the second. They're also in the second in Lexington, where Georgia has jumped out to a 4-0 lead over Kentucky. Other games starting recently, just like ours. No score between LSU and Mississippi State. They're in the second in Starkville. All right, first pitch of the inning is a high fastball to Davis. 1 ball, no strikes. Jaden Davis, another right-handed batter, 299 the average, a homer and 15 driven in. Deep knee bend for the right-handed batter, and he lines one into center field, and Stanfield has to play it on a hop. A hard single to center for Davis, and Vanderbilt has a leadoff single. Now Davis has stolen a couple of bases. Polk does a little bit of everything at the plate. He can hit for average, he can handle the bat well. And we'll see if he is being asked to bunt here, or if he's going to swing away. Gets a set of signs before he steps into the box. Polk has also homered 3 times this year, driven in 8 runs, and he is not bunting. He is taking a big cut at a slider and coming up empty, 0-1. See how early Vanderbilt wants to test the arm of Ike Irish. The last game he was behind the plate, he threw out 3 base stealers, and there's a foul ball off to the left. Another off-speed pitch. Polk was guessing fastball, and now it's 0-2. Gray early evening in Nashville. Lights are on here at the ballpark, and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a foul back. 3 straight off-speed pitches, and Polk on the last 2 was really going after a fastball. He went low to foul that one away. Stretched by Alsop. Another 0-2 delivery. Fouled off again to the right side. And into the construction zone. A lot of construction in the Vanderbilt Athletics footprint. They have roads closed, roads torn up, where they're laying the underground electrical and fiber work. It's a maze to get to the ballpark. 0-2 pitch. Called strike 3. Froze him with a fastball at the knees. Well, he had Polk crossed up a good bit during that at bat. After a couple of balls fouled away, finally got him with the heater, and Alsop has his first strikeout of the night. K-Counter, brought to you by Kia of Auburn, where you're always number one. Now here is Braden Holcomb. Big right-handed batter. Swing and a miss. Slider. 0-1. Holcomb 1 for 8 on the season. Right-handed batter, 6'4", 257 pounds. Off-speed pitch on the inside corner for strike 2. It's been all strikes since the Davis single. He's at first with 1 out. 6'4", 257 out of Florida. The pitch. Fastball in the turf, skips away from Irish. He can't find it. Alsop has to go cross the foul line and pick it up about nearly halfway up the first base line. So Davis takes second on a wild pitch. Spiked a slider, tried to get Holcomb to chase. Holcomb's one hit this year is a home run. A 2-run blast. Now his 1-2 pitch. Just missed low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bottom of the second. 1-0 Auburn. Series opener. 2-2. Check swing. Did he go? Oh, he did not go, says first base umpire Eddie Newsom. Good looking slider off the plate. It was close, but the freshman able to stop that momentum. Live to see another pitch. And now the count is full. Stretched by Alsop. He deals. Swing and a miss. Got him with an off-speed pitch down and away. Back-to-back strikeouts for Alsop here in the second inning. Carl Nonemaker pops out of the Auburn dugout, adjusts the defensive alignment. And Calvin Hewitt steps in, center fielder, batting .289. Lots of speed. This guy's liable to try to drop down a bunt for a single with 2 outs. First pitch to him, curveball, strike 1. Good pitch. 0-1 the count. Hewitt, 6'3", 220, a senior from New Hampshire. 0-1 pitch. Another off speed. That's in there for called strike 2. Play him to pull on the infield. Now Fabian and Weiss back up a few steps. Weiss the edge of the outfield green, and the 0-2. Little bit low. Ball and 2 strikes to the Vandy center fielder. Alsop ready off the right side of the rubber. Checks second, looks home, comes home. Ground ball through the hole, left side and into center field. Rounding third is Davis. He will score. It's a tie game on Hewitt's RBI single. We're tied at 1 in the bottom of the second inning on a 1-2 pitch, a breaking ball. And Hewitt reached down, tagged it into center on the ground. Weiss was playing him to pull, so he wasn't able to get to it in time. Outer half of the plate. RBI number 11 for Hewitt. And the wild pitch factors there. It allowed Davis to score from second. All right, here is Vastine. Shortstop, runner goes, pitches down, and no throw will be made. He's low and inside. And Hewitt steals his 13th bag of the year. Vastine, a .283 hitter, a couple of homers. He's driven in a dozen. Second team All-SEC selection by the coaches before the year. The shortstop, left-handed batter, takes it inside, 2-0. Trying to establish the inside corner against the lefty is Alsop. 2 balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a drive to right. That is deep, and that is gone. Vastine has hit his third home run of the season, and he's given Vanderbilt a 3-1 lead. So a 2-out, 2-strike RBI single by Hewitt. And then a 2-out, 2-0, 2-run homer by Vastine, and Vanderbilt has grabbed its first lead of the ballgame here in the bottom of the second. So back to the top of the order, and R.J. Austin. Alsop really looked good through Polk, Holcomb, and most of the Hewitt at bat. Pitch to Austin. That's over for strike one. Three of their 4 hits have been when their hitters have been ahead in the count. There's a high bouncing ball left side foul. Grabbed inside the Vanderbilt dugout, and quickly it's 0-2. So Alsop looking for a put-away pitch here. He got Austin to fly out to center last inning. 0-2 delivery. Missed high, 1 ball, 2 strikes. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball from Alsop. Stretched by Chase, the delivery. Bounced up there, 2-2. Back-to-back 2-out run-scoring hits, a single and a home run. And Vandy has the lead here, 3-1. 2-2 pitch. Outside, and the count is full. Well, he went full to Austin in the first inning. He's had 3 full counts through these first 2 frames. 2 of them have been to Austin. Vandy first baseman waits, and the payoff pitch to him is on the way. And it's lined to right. Bobby Pierce had him played well. Leaps there at the end to finish it off, but he makes the catch, and the inning is over. But Vanderbilt gets 3 2-out RBIs, 3 runs in the inning, 3 hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We're through 2 with your new score. Vanderbilt 3, Auburn 1. Auburn baseball continues in a moment.
When the game is on the line, you want someone you can count on. At Alabama Power, we believe in consistency and having each other's back. It's our game plan to safely deliver the electricity you depend on. We give 100% to achieve 99.9% reliability. Learn how we power a better Alabama at alabamapower.com/reliable. Alabama Power is a proud supporter of the Auburn Tigers.
I'm Stuart Vance with the Vance Law Firm, and we're excited to be a proud partner of Auburn Athletics. This Auburn baseball season, the 3rd inning of every home game is sponsored by the Vance Law Firm. We are located right here in Central Alabama and ready to work for you. If you've been injured in a car wreck, let the Vance Law Firm get you the compensation you deserve. Call us today for a free consultation. It's as easy as dialing 3 for me, 333-3333.
Exclusive play-by-play coverage of Auburn baseball is brought to you by Alabama Power, proud supporter of the Auburn Tigers. Alabama Power, power for a better Alabama.
3-1, Vanderbilt leads as we go to the 3rd inning. And for Auburn, it'll be Green, Weiss, and Irish against Carter Holton. 3rd inning brought to you by the Vance Law Firm, where the phone number is easy to remember. They say dial 3 for me. 334-333-3333. Caden Green hit the first homer of the year, his first homer of the year, against Troy Tuesday night at Toyota Field. He takes a first pitch strike, 0-1. 3 career home runs for Green. He's 2 for 12 on the season at the plate. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Holton was thought to be a very high draft pick coming out of high school. Pitch misses up to Green, a ball and 2 strikes. Teams backed off after he committed to Vanderbilt, seemed pretty set on going to school. 1-2 pitch. Called strike 3 on a curveball. Man, oh man, fell right off the table. That's his best pitch. That is 4 strikeouts. And he struck out 3 of the last 4 batters. Back to the top of the order, a second look at him, Cooper Weiss. Pitch, swing, and a foul back, 0-1. Weiss struck out his first time against him. Eventually, the Brewers drafted him in the 19th round back in 21. He said, no thank you, I'll go to school. And he's been good. The pitch, breaking ball, a little bit low, 1-1 the count. The lefty Holton plants and fires. Curveball, strike 2. Ice turned and checked his swing, but it was in there. Boy, that thing is sharp. The 1-2 pitch. Another curve. That's lined to right field. To the right of the first baseman, Austin. A good piece of hitting by Weiss with 2 strikes. If he swings out of his shoes there, there's no way he catches it, but he shortened his swing and served it up past Austin at first and into right field. Good piece of hitting by Weiss. And now here's Ike Irish, who doubled and scored in the first inning. Auburn with base runners in each of the first 3 frames of this one. Big hole on the right side for Ike. Snap throw to first, close play. Really close play. Weiss back in there safely. Might have been slightly leaning. And that's an effective snap throw by Holton. Here's the pitch to Irish. Check swing on a slider. It's in there for a strike, 0-1. Holton off the left side of the rubber. Comes set. He deals. Fastball off the hands. Foul past Gabe Gross in the third base coach's box. Well, the Vandy players can almost tap Gabe on the shoulder. 0-2 the count, 1 out, runner at first. The 0-2 to Irish. Weiss not going, the pitch lined into left field, base hit. Off-speed pitch in on the hands, and Irish fought it off for a single. Another good piece of hitting by the Tigers. And they've strung together back-to-back base hits with 1 out. First and second, 1 down for Derek Fabian. The second time through the order, Tigers are 2 for 2 against Holton. Neither one just clobbered, but they found turf. And now here's Fabian. Fabian bounced out to second his first time. Second baseman shaded near the bag as the right-handed hitting third baseman steps in here. First pitch, curveball, strike 1. And that thing starts 15 feet high and falls right into the strike zone. Weiss at second base, Irish at first. Both guys run well. 0-1 pitch. Fastball, swung and missed. 93 and elevated, and it's 0-2 just like that. Holton can throw just about anything here. The 0-2 to Fabian. Missed up with a fastball, just a little high, maybe a little inside. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. See if he goes back to that devastating curveball. He leans over, now straightens up. The 1-2 pitch to Fabian. He steps off. That'll reset the pitch clock. So far, Holton, 4 strikeouts, 3 hits allowed. Here's the 1-2 delivery to Fabian. Fouled back, fastball on the hands. Derek fought it off. like most, his pace slows down with runners on base, especially multiple runners on base. Crowd tries to get behind him. Vandy's left-hander again comes set. His 1-2 will have to wait. He steps off and throws to second. Because he stepped off earlier, he had to make the throw to second there. And Davis playing near the bag. Wasn't a very long trip for him. Pitch, swing, and a fly ball to shallow right center on the curve. It is caught. Weiss tries to tag from second, and he does. Fly out to shallow center field, but Weiss still able to tag and get to third base. There are 2 outs in the inning, and now here's McMurray. McMurray blistered a ball on the ground to first. It was nabbed by Austin back in the first inning, but he got a good swing off of Holton. Irish is 2 for 2 against him. McMurray with a good swing his first time. A base hit here would mean a run. Here's Weiss. Walking lead down the third baseline. He gets the pitcher's attention, now has to retreat. First pitch to McMurray, curveball, strike 1. Weiss at third, Irish at first. 2 outs. The 0-1. Swing and a high bouncer just over the Auburn dugout, and it's 0-2. I think that was the slider. McMurray's back against the wall here in the top of the third. Tigers trail 3-1 in the series opener with Vanderbilt. The stretch, Holton looks home. He deals. Swing and a miss, strike 3, slider away. And the inning is over. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 left for the Tigers. We go to the bottom of the third inning in Nashville. 3-1 Vanderbilt. And this is the Auburn baseball continues in a moment.
I'm Stuart Vance with the Vance Law Firm, and we're excited to be a proud partner of Auburn Athletics. This Auburn baseball season, the third inning of every home game is sponsored by the Vance Law Firm. We're located right here in Central Alabama and ready to work for you. If you've been injured in a car wreck, let the Vance Law Firm get you the compensation you deserve. Call us today for a free consultation. It's as easy as dialing 3 for me. 333-3333.
When you see the SEC student athlete, it's easy to picture the swing, the stance, the form. But look closer, and you'll see the heart, the brain, the clutch lab partner, the avid two-stepper, the pride of a hometown, and a little brother's hero. More than students, more than athletes. In the SEC, it just means more.
Back at Hawkins Field in Nashville, Auburn trails Vanderbilt 3-1. Commodores come to bat in the bottom of the third inning. We check the Yellowwood scoreboard. SEC basketball tournament 2 miles away. 7-seed Texas A&M leads Kentucky near the half, 37-29. Florida and Alabama in the nightcap over at Bridgestone Arena. Yellowwood scoreboard, SEC baseball openers, LSU, Mississippi State tied at 1 in the third inning in Starkville. Georgia leads Kentucky 4-2 in the fourth inning in Lexington. Cats have put a couple on the board. And it's a wild one in Gainesville already. Florida and Texas A&M tied at 6. They're in the fourth inning. Davis Diaz, the batter. First pitch to him is a breaking ball in there for strike 1. Diaz flied to shallow center back in the first inning. 3-1 Vanderbilt the score. Stretch and pitch for Alsop. Bunted, left side foul into the on-deck circle. Espinal snatches it. And Alsop again ahead, no balls, 2 strikes. Chase has done a good job of getting ahead of hitters for the most part. Again, 3 of the 4 hits from Vandy have come when he did not. He's ahead 0-2 here. The pitch. Up and in, 1 ball, 2 strikes. 94 on that fastball. And now the 1-2. Called strike 3, off-speed pitch, inner half. Caught Diaz looking for something else. 3rd strikeout for Alsop. K-Counter brought to you by Kia of Auburn, where you're always number 1. Now Alan Espinal, who doubled to left center, a ground rule double. Bounced once and then went over the wall, over the Chick-fil-A logo in left center field. The pitch. Off speed, a little high. Didn't miss by much. A ball and no strikes the count. Espinal 5 doubles to go with his 4 home runs on the season. And he takes a slider for a strike here, 1-1. Auburn basketball, a big winner over South Carolina earlier today at the SEC tournament. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Chased one low that time, a ball and 2 strikes. They'll play Mississippi State, who was an upset winner over top-seeded Tennessee in the first game of the day. So Auburn and Mississippi State tomorrow at noon Central. 1-2 pitch. Flied off to the right, out of play, into the construction zone. And we'll do it again. For baseball tomorrow, since basketball will be on the network, tomorrow's game will be heard on AU 100. 1-2 pitch. Ground ball to 3rd. Fabian scoops, throws, got him. Long throw for Fabian on the edge of the brown turf. 2 away. Tomorrow's game at 2 o'clock Central start on the air at 1:45 on AU 100. It will be available on the Auburn Game Day app as well and on auburntigers.com. No YouTube stream tomorrow. Troy Leneve, the batter, with 2 outs and nobody on. First pitch, breaking ball in there for a strike, 0-1. Both pitchers have done a nice job landing their breaking balls for strikes, particularly to start at bats. Leneve flied to left his first time, the pitch. Low, ball 1. 3 runs on 4 hits for the home team. A run on 3 hits for Auburn. Alsop again ready, he delivers. Swing and a miss and an off-speed pitch. Had Leneve out in front, 1-2. Full shift is on now with 2 strikes. Weiss over to the standard second base position. Caden Green in short right field in the 1-2 pitch. Check swing, high fastball, he didn't go. And the count 2-2 to Leneve. Alsop looking for a 1-2-3 inning. His 2-2 pitch. Bounced up there just in front of the mitt. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Chase up to 54 pitches. His payoff pitch is fouled off of the foot of Leneve. Couldn't tell if that was off the top or off the inside of the right foot. He's shaking it out. A foul ball off the foot. Can't tell him to rub any dirt on it here because it's all turf. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Vanderbilt leads 3-1. Alsop's payoff pitch. Fly left side, foul. Vandy battling here with 2 strikes. Their first run scored on a 2-out, 2-strike single. Here, nobody on base. Leneve waits the pitch. Swing and a miss and an off-speed pitch and a beauty. Alsop got Leneve to wave at it. And Alsop works a 1-2-3 third inning. Nice response from Alsop. We're through 3 in Nashville. 3-1 Tigers trail. Auburn baseball continues in a moment.
Your gas light's on. We need to fill up.
Gas around here is too expensive.
Don't drive all over searching for the lowest prices. Just download the free Upside app and get cash back for every gallon of gas you buy. I've already made around $200.
You can make that kind of cash back just for buying gas? I'm stopping now to download Upside and fill up my tank. Download the free Upside app to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Cash out anytime to your bank account, PayPal, or e-gift card. Download the free Upside app now and use promo code GIFT for an extra 25 cents per gallon cash back on your first fill up. That's promo code GIFT.
Ask Sherwin-Williams during the March Spring Sale, March 15th through the 25th, and get 35% off paints and stains with prices starting at $28.92. That means 35% off our most popular color family, blue. Psychologists have found it to be soothing and relaxing, which makes it especially great for bedrooms and bathrooms. And of course, get 35% off all of our other colors. Shop the sale online or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only, some exclusions apply. See store for details.
Back to the ballpark for more Auburn baseball.
Three to 1, Tigers trail. Auburn comes to bat in the 4th inning. Pierce, Miller, and Mainers against Carter Holton. Conecuh sausage is the official sausage and hot dog of the Auburn Tigers. Conecuh is a game day favorite, always great on the grill. Pick up a pack at your local grocery store or visit the Conecuh gift shop in Evergreen, Alabama, off I-65 at exit 96. Cool, cloudy night in Music City. Auburn scored first. Tigers got a run in the first inning. Vandy put 3 on the board in the bottom of the 2nd. And now we go to the 4th. Pierce walked to lead off the 2nd inning. He saw nothing but fastballs. You think he gets a curveball here? Holton's thrown it for strikes consistently to start at bats. First pitch. Nope, threw him a fastball. Bobby fouled it off to the right, out of play. Tigers have had base runners with fewer than 2 outs in each of the first 3 innings. 0-1. There's the curve in there for strike 2. He just delayed it a pitch. And now the Vandy left-hander is ahead. His 0-2 delivery. Curve ball, and Bobby got a piece. Same pitch, that time Pierce able to catch a little bit of it to keep the at-bat going. The delivery. Pass ball, fouled off the facing of the Auburn dugout. Pierce was late, but there was every bit of power and torque behind his swing. So we'll do it again. Still no balls, 2 strikes. The delivery. Fastball bounced up there and over the catcher into the net. It's 1-2. Holton last time out against Illinois State. 5 innings, 4 hits, no runs, 3 walks, and 11 Ks. And Pierce swings and foul tips it into the catcher's mitt. Another strikeout for Holton. 1 away. 6th strikeout for the Vanderbilt starter. So that's 17 strikeouts in his last 8 1/3 innings. Miller takes a fastball for strike 1. And as good a job as Alsop is doing throwing strike 1, Holton is matching that. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Miller struck out on 3 pitches in the 2nd inning. He's behind 0-2 here. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 down. And now to be up to Mason Mainers. Mainers flied to left field his first time. Lefty-lefty matchup. Holton to the plate. Strike one, off speed. Holton in the rocking chair this inning. Wind, plant, pitch. Swing and a bouncing ball to second. Scooped up by Davis, his throw to Austin. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. Auburn retired in order in the fourth. To the bottom of the fourth we go, still 3-1, Vanderbilt on top. This is the Auburn Sports Network from Playfly.
Hey, it's Bruce Pearl. When you find a player who's electric, what a game changer. Like the all-electric Ford F-150 Lightning truck. It's got the performance you'd expect from an F-150, plus state-of-the-art tech like intelligent backup power. So if the lights go out at your properly equipped house, you've got the power to turn them back on. Game changing, that's what I'm talking about. See your local Ford dealer to learn more about the F-150 Lightning. Available at Ford EV certified dealers only. Some models, trims, and features may not be available and may be subject to change.
With Vizzy's vibrant dual flavors, the vibe is yours to decide.
I'm thinking Vizzy Refreshingly Berry. A round of blackberry lemon at the bar?
Could be good. Maybe Vizzy Vibrantly Tropical.
You always say vibrantly tropical.
Come on, a cooler full of papaya passion fruit on the beach?
Oh yeah, that's a vibe. I'm down.
Vizzy Hard Seltzer. Flavor for every vibe. Naturally flavored with other natural flavors. Celebrate responsibly. 2023 Molson Coors Beverage Company. Milwaukee, Wisconsin flavored beer.
We go to the bottom of the fourth, 3-1, Vanderbilt on top here in the series opener. Jaden Davis, Matthew Polk, Braden Holcomb, the first three for the Commodores. Chase Alsop is at 57 pitches. He's given up 3 runs on 4 hits. He's not walked anybody, and he's struck out 4. SeatGeek, the official ticketing partner of Auburn Athletics. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to games or any other live event, SeatGeek's the place to do it. SeatGeek, so Tiger fans can fan. I know a venue about 2 miles from here where Tiger fans might be looking to get some tickets from SeatGeek for tomorrow, say noon. All right, here we go, 4th inning. Jaden Davis singled and scored in the third. His single led off the 3rd inning. It was a rope to center field, and he takes a strike on an off-speed pitch from Alsop to start the 4th. These pitchers exchanged 1, 2, 3 innings. The delivery misses low and inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Alsop has put away 4 in a row since the homer by Vastine. They gave Vanderbilt the lead. The pitch off speed, a little bit low, didn't miss by much. And it's 2-1 to the Vanderbilt second baseman. Alsop plants and delivers, and that's lined into center field. Another solid single. Almost identical to the one that he hit to start the 2nd inning. So Davis is aboard to start the 4th. Now here's Matthew Polk. Polk looks into the dugout to get the sign and steps in. Fabian, even with the bag at 3rd, now cheats in another step. First pitch, grounded foul off his foot. 0-1. Good lead over at first for Davis, and the throw back chases him back. No tag applied. Davis dove back in. He has 2 stolen bases. He's not been caught. But we know Vanderbilt under Tim Corbin, just characteristically, they like to run the pitch. Pitch was down and away. Did he go? No, he didn't, says first base umpire Eddie Newsom. A ball and a strike to Polk. Polk with just his 8th strikeout of the season a couple of innings ago. Pitch to him. Swing and a... I don't know if he got a piece of that or if it was just out of the mitt of Irish. It's a strike. I guess he fouled it off or else Davis would be going there. So Polk is behind in the count, a ball and 2 strikes. Big hole on the right side as they hold Davis at first. Alsop comes set and throws to first. Again, no tag applied. 3-1. Commodores lead it, bottom of the 4th inning. Polk squats down in his stance, another throw to first, this time a late tag applied by McMurray. 2-run ball game, bottom of the 4th inning. Now Alsop ready again, and he throws home. Slow rolling grounder to third. Fabian fields, throws to first for the out. Davis takes second. Fabian playing way back, and there was not enough on the ground ball to think about going to second. Too risky. So Fabian gets the lead, or gets the force at first base. And that's the first out. Davis into scoring position. He's at second with 1 out for Braden Holcomb. First pitch off speed and just a little bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Holcomb struck out in the 2nd inning. Alsop's 1-0 offering. Swing and a miss. Slider effective against Holcomb in his first at bat and there. Righty-righty matchup, the pitch. Off speed, missed a little bit in. It's 2-1. Vanderbilt, or rather Auburn, leads the all-time series against the Commodores, and Auburn has won 99 games against Vandy all-time. Tigers trailed here tonight 3-1. 2-1 pitch. Low, 3 balls and a strike. And the guys who drove in the 3 Vandy runs are the guys who are waiting next for the doors. 3-1 pitch to Holcomb. Swing and a miss. Through the slider, he got the swing and miss. As he go back to the well here again, 3-2. It's been effective against this big freshman. 1 for 9 on the year, payoff pitch. Ooh, didn't miss by much. Missed a little bit high, I think. Of course, he's 6'5", but it missed just a little high, and that's a walk. First walk issued by Alsop. Now they're first and second with 1 out, and Calvin Hewitt, who hit a run-scoring single back in the 2nd, comes to the plate now, the number 8 hitter, with 1 out. What will they do with Hewitt here with 2 runners on? Corner infielders step in, and the throw goes to second base. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Auburn Sports Network. First pitch to Hewitt, misses outside for ball 1. .72 pitches for Alsop. Davis at second, Holcomb at first, Hewitt at the plate. The 1-0 offering will wait. Another throw to second. Again, Green is there to cover the bag. Vanderbilt 5 hits in the game, 1 walk. 1-0 to Hewitt. Here it is. A little low with a fastball. 2 balls, no strikes. And time is called. Everett Tiefert, Auburn's first-year pitching coach, pops out of the dugout and goes to talk to his starting pitcher. And Auburn's bullpen will become occupied. The bullpens are out of our view, so we won't be able to tell who is warming up unless we're tipped off. So the meeting on the mound, entire infield together. We'll go back to the Yellowwood scoreboard here on this first night of SEC action. This league is a gauntlet. I mean, 30 games of rough and tumble action, and it is playing out that way so far tonight. LSU leads Mississippi State 3-2 in the bottom of the third in Starkville. Arkansas leads Missouri 2-0. Second inning in Fayetteville. It's South Carolina 2, Ole Miss nothing. Second inning in Oxford. Kentucky's grabbed a 6-5 lead over Georgia and Lexington in the fifth. Texas A&M Florida tied at 6 in the fifth in Gainesville. Meeting over in the 2-0 pitch. Off-speed delivery in there for a strike. It's 2-1. Chase needed that strike. 2 on, 1 out. Auburn could use a double play ball. Two-1. Missed low and away. 3 balls and a strike. A walk here would load the bases for Vastine, who has homered already tonight. Alsop ready, his 3-1 pitch. On the way. He walked him. Missed a little out. And that's back-to-back walks. Davis down to third, Holcomb over to second, Hewitt at first. Now Vastine, the batter. Homered on a 2-0 pitch in the second inning. Vanderbilt leads 3-1, and they are looking for more. First pitch, Vastine to second. They go to second for 1, on to first. Double play. 4-6-3. Vandy wants a review. Vanderbilt wants a review. So they will keep Auburn on the field. Green to Weiss to McMurray. Bang, bang play at first base. And now, because it's a conference game, an on-field call of out being challenged by Vanderbilt. It's nice that we get that announcement from Kevin Sweeney. This is centralized review. It's not on-site or it's not the curbside review, but this is looked at by the SEC office in the replay command center. The umpires stay on the field. They're communicated to via wireless communication devices, and they will be told what the guys in Birmingham report, and then you will hear it. Call on the field is out, so there has to be irrefutable evidence. We don't have a monitor in our booth, and we're not in view of one either to see. Would be absolutely massive. I mean, if the call stands, it's an inning-ending double play, nothing scores. Here's the call. Maybe. Not yet. Kevin Sweeney, I think, may be getting the call now. Here we go.
After further replay, the call in the field is going to be overturned to safe. Vanderbilt still has 2 challenges left.
That means a run scores. So Vastine hits into a fielder's choice. Davis scores to make it 4-1. Holcomb winds up at third. Hewitt is erased on a 4-6 force. It's the second out of the inning. Boy, that would have been an inning-ending double play with no runs scoring. As it is, Davis does score. And now it's R.J. Austin with runners at first and third and 2 outs. Alsop comes home. Runner goes from first, and it's lined foul down the third base left field line. 0-1. Well, you could have known that hit and run was coming with Vastine on the move. This is where Vandy really loves to try to put pressure on infielders. Coach Thompson said to his team, you gotta worry about the ball that is in play. 0-1 pitch. There goes Vastine again. It's an off-speed pitch. The throw is bluffed to second. Vastine with his third stolen base. Irish tried to bluff, or he did bluff to second, hoping to catch Holcomb too far off the bag at third, but he wasn't. So second and third. Pitch was a strike. It's 0-2 to Austin. If he can get Austin, limit the damage. 0-2 pitch, way outside, a ball and 2 strikes. Bottom of the 4th inning. Vandy on top 4-1. Alsop fires. Gets a high chopper to third. Fabian Fields throws to first, safe. Run scores. Derek knocked it down on the turf. Could not come away with it cleanly because he tried to field it as it bounced on that turf. He was able to come up with it quickly and make a throw, but he couldn't get enough on the throw to beat Austin. And Holcomb comes in to score the second run of the inning. It's now 5-1 Commodores. Commodores. And Davis Diaz, the batter. Austin drives in his 21st run of the year. Vastine at third, Austin at first, throw to first, and Austin is back. So Davis has led off the second and fourth with base hits, and he's come around to score in both innings. Another 2-out RBI single for Vandy. Another throw to first. Tag applied, this one a little closer, but Austin safe. First 2 runs of the inning scored before. Well, no, they scored technically they scored after 2 outs. There's a high fly ball to shallow center. Here comes Stanfield. Back goes Weiss. Weiss has the call. The shortstop puts it away for the out. But Auburn gets 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors. Commodores strand a couple. All right, we're through 4 here in Nashville. Auburn trails now 5-1. And Auburn baseball continues in a moment.
Southern homes are particularly vulnerable to termites. In this climate, you need guaranteed protection. You need Cook's Pest Control and Centricon. Termites attack the Centricon stations, exposing themselves to an agent that eliminates their entire colony. Upgrade from old-fashioned liquid service to the proven protection of Centricon and Cook's Pest Control. Call Cook's today for a free evaluation.
Looky, 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 here comes Cookie, Cook's Pest Control.
Conecuh sausage is a fan favorite for tailgating, always great on the grill, and it's the official sausage dog and hot dog of the Auburn Tigers. Conecuh sausage is made from the finest cuts of pork. They're
Yeah, I'm good.
patented
Can you hear me?
seasonings
Gotcha.
and smoked over a pure hickory fire for that true southern flavor.
All right, for everybody on YouTube, John Cohen is going to join us.
Right off I-65, exit 96. Enjoy a crowd-pleasing Conecuh sausage dog while watching the Tigers and make Conecuh part of your game day. Conecuh sausage since 1947, a real winner.
This broadcast of Auburn baseball is brought to you in part by Cook's Pest Control and the Centricon system. You don't have to live with termites.
We go to the 5th inning. Auburn trails Vanderbilt 5-1, and we are happy to be joined in the booth by Auburn Athletics Director John Cohen. John, welcome.
Thank you. It's a good day to be an Auburn Tiger.
No question about it. Yeah, it's already been a good day in Nashville, huh? That men's basketball team put on a show.
Absolutely, and our men's tennis team.
Yes.
Took down
Florida for the first time since 2013.
Yeah, it's been a good day.
All right, time to get the bats going here. Auburn got a run in the first inning, but Carter Holton has looked every bit as advertised tonight, especially the curveball. Here's Chris Stanfield. Chris struck out his first time. First pitch is a fastball at the knees for strike one. 7 strikeouts, 1 walk for the Vandy left-hander, and the 0-1 misses low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, so Carter Holton's working lightning fast, and it's going to be up to our hitters to be able to slow him down a little bit.
1-1. Ground ball snared by Holton. What a play on the mound defensively. Fielded his position, snagged it on its way up the middle, and threw on to first to retire out number 1. Well, it's one thing to pitch effectively, but when you can field your position, make a play like that.
Yeah, that ball, you're going to be a lot more complimentary than I am. That ball really just found his glove. But they'll take it, and those things happen at home on Friday nights in the SEC.
Here's Caden Green. Curveball dropped in for strike 1. Green 0 for 1 with a strikeout tonight. The delivery. Miss low with a fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike. All right, so a guy has 4 legitimate pitches like Holton pitched. Flied into right field. Polk started in, now back, now sizes it up and makes the catch for the second out. And now Holton has retired 7 in a row. But when he has 4 legitimate pitches, a complete repertoire, what would you tell your guys? Would you tell your guys look fastball, look for a particular pitch? How do you coach against a guy with his kind of stuff?
Well, what Gabe and Butch are trying to put together is something that's disruptive, right? So is that the short game? Do you get him out of rhythm by calling timeout when he's working quickly?
Weiss takes a strike on a curveball, 0-1.
So on a 20-second pitch clock, he is releasing the ball at 15 seconds a lot of the time. It's too fast.
His 70th pitch, curveball low, 1-1.
And you don't have time to really get yourself set in the box. So you got to have the courage to call timeout and to stop this guy's.
1-1, swung and missed, 1-2.
You really got to slow him down. If you don't, he's going to get rhythm, and he's just going to continue to dominate this game.
1-2. Fly ball, right center, tailing away from Hewitt, the center fielder, toward right center. He's under it, and he's got it. And it's another 1-2-3 inning. So Auburn retired in order in the 5th. 5-1 Vanderbilt, halfway home here in the series opener in Nashville. Auburn baseball continues in a moment.
Yellowwood knows that a 5-star backyard is the place to make lasting memories, like roasting marshmallows on a cool fall night. That's it. Turn it nice and slow. Get it toasted all. Oh no, it's on fire. Oh, you want it on fire. Okay, that's a choice, I guess. Crunchy. For 5-star backyards and the most memorable experiences, Yellowwood brand pressure-treated pine. If it doesn't have that yellow tag, you don't want it.
With Vizzy's vibrant dual flavors, the vibe is yours to decide.
I'm thinking Vizzy Refreshingly Berry. A round of blackberry lemon at the bar?
Could be good. Maybe Vizzy Vibrantly Tropical.
You always say vibrantly tropical.
Come on, a cooler full of papaya passion fruit on the beach?
Oh yeah, that's a vibe. I'm down.
Vizzy Hard Seltzer. Flavor for every vibe. Naturally flavored with other natural flavors. Celebrate responsibly. 2023 Molson Coors Beverage Company. Milwaukee, Wisconsin flavored beer.
This broadcast of Auburn baseball is brought to you in part by the Alabama Department of Public Health. Don't wait. Vaccinate. Protect yourself and others by staying current on all recommended vaccines. Visit alabamapublichealth.gov/IMM.
5th inning is presented by Wind Creek Hotel and Casino with 3 Alabama locations in Montgomery, Atmore, and Wetumpka. You can escape every day at Wind Creek Hotel and Casino and online at windcreek.com. Brad Law and Auburn Athletics Director John Cohen with you from Hawkins Field in Nashville. I guess Andy couldn't make it over, so.
Andy big leagued us.
Yeah,
man.
he did.
He couldn't, it's 2 miles from the, from the arena. I mean, what's going on? Andy, I'm officially calling you out, and if you're eating something really good for dinner, I want some.
Here's Espinal. First pitch to him. is a called strike. Good pitch from Alsop, 0-1.
You know, I noticed Tim Corbin's standing on the field. So they got a first base coach, a third base coach, and a coach standing on the playing surface. And I'm wondering why that's legal. And I'm wondering why a home plate umpire who's standing about 30 feet away from him is allowing him to do that every pitch.
Swung and missed, 0-2. It's not like you can miss him because it's
I wonder if Butch Thompson stood on the playing surface, if they'd be okay with that.
0-2 is low, a ball and 2 strikes to Espinal.
This is the fun of being at Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt has many, many advantages, financial and otherwise, and you get to stand on the field with 3 coaches. So interesting place here at Vanderbilt.
Yeah. All right, the 1-2 from Alsop. Missed upstairs, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Parker Carlson is loosening, we understand, in the bullpen. Espinal has doubled and grounded out. The 2-2 pitch. High, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Alsop is at 87 pitches.
Yeah, he's a little underneath the fastball early. He was on top, getting to the bottom of the zone. Now he's underneath. Just needs to get right back in rhythm and throw strikes.
The pitch hit on the ground left side. Weiss to his left, gloves, throws, safe. Weiss just couldn't get enough on the throw. He had to go too far to get the ball, and then he couldn't stabilize himself. He was throwing on the run and didn't get enough on it.
Yeah, one of the things that Mr. Weiss is going to be a good player, but something that's going to have to rattle through his brain is this. This is the SEC, and the average runner in this league is going to be quicker. So when he goes to his backhand side, he's got to create more of an angle. If he's going to go to his glove hand side, he's got to get it in and out quicker because these guys are going to run better. And oh, by the way, they're running on turf.
Yeah.
So they're going to be even faster. He's got to have that clock in his brain to understand how fast the game is in this league.
Leneve lines the first pitch into left field for a base hit. Espinal takes a turn, misplayed in left by Mainers, and so Espinal winds up at third base. He had stopped at second, but Mainers didn't come up with it cleanly, and so he kicked it back into high gear. They're at first and third with nobody out.
And let me tell you something. They're going to run right here.
Yes.
Somewhere in here they're running because we haven't shown we can control that. There's not a lot we're controlling right now. We need to figure this out, and we need to figure it out quickly. And if anybody can, it's Butch Thompson. He has done this. He has seen this. And I know there's some frustration on his part right now.
Vandy loves these situations. Runners at the corners, less than 2 outs. First pitch, ground ball off of Alsop and into short left field. A run scores. Leneve all the way to third. It is 6-1 Vanderbilt, and we'll see if Chase is okay. A rocket back up the middle off of Alsop.
Yeah, that's a double play ball.
Yeah.
That's a double play ball to his glove side. He just didn't make it. And that he's going to look the runner back to third. You're going to complete your double play, and now you're going to have 2 outs with the runner on third. And it comes up on his forearm a little bit and trickles into the outfield where we don't have anybody standing. So it's just not going right for us right now.
And that may be the end of the line for Chase Alsop. 3 straight singles in the inning. A run is in for Vanderbilt. They're at the corners with nobody out. Auburn scored in the first inning. Vandy put 3 on the board in the second, 2 in the fourth, 1 here in the fifth. And Chase Alsop exits the ball game. A new pitcher is in for the Tigers as Auburn makes the Conecuh Sausage call to the bullpen.
Kia of Auburn is happy to connect the Kia brand to the Auburn fans. Our winning lineup has something for everyone at almost any budget. SUVs like the Telluride, Sorrento, and Sportage. You prefer a sedan? Check out the Rio, Forte, Soul, or the Sporty Stinger. And don't forget our new multi-purpose vehicles, the Carnival, or our amazing hybrid or electric vehicles. Kia of Auburn is a proud supporter of Auburn Athletics. Kia of Auburn, where you're always number 1. Rico.
Exclusive play-by-play coverage of Auburn baseball is brought to you by Alabama Power, proud supporter of the Auburn Tigers. Alabama Power, power for a better Alabama.
Chase Alsop exits the ball game in the 5th inning with 2 on, 1 in, nobody out. Tigers trailing 6-1. He gives way to Parker Carlson, junior right-hander from Mobile, 6'1", 188, and he is thrown 4 1/3 innings so far. 4 relief outings, 4 1/3 innings, 1 hit, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. Teams are hitting .077 against Parker Carlson. 4 straight scoreless outings to start the season. All 4 of those have come in Auburn's last 9 ball games. Chase Alsop, 4 innings, 9 hits, 6 runs, all earned, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, 1 wild pitch. He gave up a double, a home run. Alsop threw 90 pitches, 55 of them for strikes. The runners at first and third are his responsibility. So Alsop is out, Carlson is in, and Matthew Polk will be the first batter that faces Parker Carlson.
A little bit of bad luck. You know, Chase had a little bit of bad luck. You know, there's a little bit of soft contact with some of their base runners. We don't get it in and out at shortstop, and of course, then you have the chopper up the middle that hits off the forearm. That should have been a double play ball. So there's a little bit of bad luck, but you know, you're on the road on a Friday night in the Southeastern Conference. Things aren't going to go your way. You just have to hold it together. You got to keep playing it pitch by pitch, and you got to find a way to get back in this ball game. If for no other reason, it helps you going into tomorrow.
Yep. So Carlson is on to try to limit the damage here in the bottom of the 5th. Polk.
We need a pick right here.
Carlson's pitch, breaking ball in there for a strike, 0-1.
We need to pick right here. We need to control, seize the running game. Eliminate the running game by holding the baseball and picking here.
Davis gets his lead from first. Leneve from third. There's a throw to first.
We can't be reactive to the running game. You have to dictate the running game. Butch is one of the best at that in the country. You got to have people who can absolutely execute it on the mound as well.
0-1 to Polk. Grounded foul into the Auburn dugout.
And we still have 3 Vanderbilt coaches on the playing surface. So I'm going to have an interesting phone call on Monday. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah.
I just didn't know that was legal.
But guys in gray and blue may ought to give that a try before this game is over.
I don't know. Maybe Coach Corbin gets to write their rules himself. Maybe they're going to allow him that fortitude to.
Pitch is fouled back, 0-2. Yeah, Tim Corbin out there on the surface,
that's
giving the
clearly,
signs.
That's 3 coaches on the surface.
Yeah.
No worries. It's Vanderbilt. Gotta love it.
0-2 pitch to Polk. On the way. Chopper left side, that's foul. Fabian grabs it in the third base coach's box, which is almost in the dugout here. It's a very tight area in foul ground. Still no balls, 2 strikes. A run is in, 2 on base for Vanderbilt. 5th inning. Tigers trail 6-1. Carlson off the right side of the rubber. His 0-2 pitch. Fouled at the plate, where you can see Polk follow that one on down to get a piece of it. Tigers have been really good against opposing teams' bullpens this year. That's why it's absolutely critical to try to limit things and keep them where they are. Don't want to fall any further behind. 0-2 pitch. Fastball fouled off to the right. And Polk is really battling here behind in the count. No balls, 2 strikes.
What the Auburn Tigers need right now is tempo on the mound and attacking the strike zone and the running game. That's the leadership we need on the bump to get right back in the middle of this.
Another throw to first.
Very good.
Yep, controlling the running game.
Okay, so that's coming set and a quick release to first. Now we have to have a hold, and a pick. That really disrupts what they're trying to do out of the running game.
0-2. Nope, throw to first.
Much better. That's good. I think Butch might be able to hear me here. Those things help.
If he stands on the playing surface next half inning, we'll know that he can hear. Here's the 0-2. Fouled away again. Spoiled a pretty good off-speed pitch.
He did. That's a bad swing. You know, I mean, he's out on his front side.
Yeah.
He's got a downward approach, and he's just feeling for it. You know, again, some things are going Vanderbilt's way right now that happen on Friday nights in the SEC.
Carlson comes set, runners from the corners, the pitch. Grounded foul off the Vanderbilt dugout. Fastball. Pretty good location. Polk just turned on it early.
Yeah, I tell you what, we got a guy sitting on breaking balls, and he's leaning over the plate. This is a great time to buzz a tower right here and get him off the plate.
0-2. Fly ball to left. Mainers goes back to the warning track. It's over his head and off the wall. A run is in, and they will hold it at 1. It's an RBI double for Matthew Polk, and it's 7-1 Vanderbilt.
Yeah, there's not a lot going well for us right now. There's no even need for you to leave your feet in left field.
Yeah.
Just keep running. You got plenty of room there. Just keep running and stick your glove up. Why are we jumping? There's no need to jump there. And Mainers has never experienced this. He's never had a Friday night in the SEC, and we got a bunch of guys like that. And they just need to learn what this is all about.
Infield comes in for Auburn with the runners at second and third and nobody out, and the pitch to Holcomb is low. A ball and no strikes. Holcomb walked and struck out against Alsop. 7-1 Vanderbilt. Pitch. Ground ball to short. Runners will have to hold. Weiss flips to first. And there's the first out of the inning as Holcomb grounds out.
Now Tim Corbin is 4 feet out of their dugout. But, you know, I don't blame Tim. If they're going to let him do whatever he wants to, you know, go for it. I noticed that all of Auburn's coaches have to be in the dugout for some reason.
Yeah.
I'm going to get off this point in just a minute.
Has that always been like?
No, you're allowed to get out of the dugout and communicate, but then you got to get back in. You can't permanently post up outside of a dugout.
First pitch called strike to Hewitt, who had shown bunt. 0-1. I didn't notice him doing that 2 years ago at our place.
Well, he was coaching third base at the time.
Yeah, good point. Good point. The 0-1. Again, Hewitt shows bunt. He offers at it. It's strike 2. It was a breaking ball down near the turf. And it's 0-2.
This is a big out.
Yeah.
This is a big out. You got second, third. You got one out here. Go get this guy. Again, fastball in would be a great pitch right now if you can locate it because he's sitting on a breaking ball.
Second out would be huge. The 0-2 pitch. Just missed a little low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Auburn softball will play 2 tomorrow against Arkansas. Game 1 of that series was postponed by weather tonight. 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Big strikeout for Carlson.
That's a breaking ball down. He knew it was coming, and he still couldn't hit it, and that's why I had him trying to bunt right there because Tim Corbin didn't have a lot of faith in the fact that he was going to put a ball in play there. So that's a long walk back to that dugout with runners on second, third. Maybe that's something that catapults the Auburn Tigers right here.
Big second out. Now watch Bastine, the number 9 hitter. First pitch to him. A little bit inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Didn't miss by much. Bastine has driven in runs in each of his first 2 plate appearances. 2-run homer in the second and an RBI fielder's choice in the 4th. The pitch. Went after that inside corner again. This time got it with the off-speed delivery. 1-1. Bastine with 3 homers and 15 driven in. He's got runners at second and third with 2 outs. And a couple in here in the 5th. The delivery. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, there's some holes in the bottom of this lineup here. You just go right at these guys and force them to swing the bat.
Carlson a strike away from getting out without any further damage. He comes set. The right-hander deals. Check swing, foul ball, left side off the net.
You know, the hitter tells you everything you need to know, and what Vastine is telling us right now is he ain't seeing anything. He ain't seeing the breaking ball. You got an elevated fastball. You didn't see that. You got lots of options here if you can execute the pitch you're comfortable with. Breaking ball down or elevated fastball.
1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Carlson with massive strikeouts of Hewitt and Vastine, and Vanderbilt's inning comes to a close. Commodores get 4 straight hits to start the inning. They score 2 runs on those 4 hits. No Auburn errors, 2 big runners left stranded in scoring position. We're through 5 in Nashville. The new score, Vanderbilt 7, Auburn 1. This is the Auburn Sports Network from Playfly.
Presenting the all-new Aubie's Kids Club. Benefits include an exclusive Aubie-branded swag box or bag, t-shirt, membership card, access to exclusive Kids Club events, as well as free admission to non-conference baseball, softball, and women's basketball games. Members also get a monthly newsletter from Aubie, a special invitation to Aubie's birthday party, and a personalized birthday card. 2 membership options are available. Learn more and register at aubieskidsclub.com.
From day one back in 1907, Auburn Bank's mission has been clear: to serve our community, see businesses flourish, and improve lives locally by making sound business decisions and responding with care every day. Today, we continue to fulfill our mission with a team of local commercial and consumer lenders who are ready to help meet your needs and goals. Auburn Bank, champions of you. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, online at auburnbank.com.
All right, we go to the 6th inning. Tigers trail 7-1. Carter Holton, 72 pitches through the first 5 innings. His pitch count has steadily increased over his first 4 appearances of the year. He threw 89 last week against Illinois State. He'll face Irish, Fabian, and McMurray for the Tigers in the 6th inning. And the first pitch to Irish is blooped to third. Caught there by Diaz. Got it in on the hands, and Irish pops out. 1 pitch, 1 away in the 6th. That's 9 in a row retired now by the Vandy starter. Would your youth baseball or softball team like to be anthem buddies in an Auburn baseball game this season? We'll tell you how. The pitch floats a breaking ball high and outside, 1-0. Courtesy Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, your team can line up with the Tigers on the field for the national anthem. Call the Auburn ticket office to register for a game and secure your group tickets today. Ground ball to second. Scooped there by Davis. 2 down. And Holton is awfully comfortable right now.
Yeah, he is. You know, we're taking early in the count swings and just getting beat with fastballs. It's that simple. And, you know, if you know you're going to get a fastball, you got to get the barrel in position. It's pretty simple.
Shift on against McMurray. First pitch to him right through there for strike 1. Wind in the pitch. Swing and a fly ball to center. Here comes the center fielder, Hewitt. Makes the catch. Kind of handcuffed McMurray on the 0-1 pitch. Hewitt comes on to make the catch, and it's another 1-2-3 inning. Auburn goes quickly. Just 5 pitches needed by Holton in the 6th. 7-1, Vanderbilt on top. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning when Auburn baseball continues in a moment.
Hey, this is Kevin Tutto, owner of Baumhauer's Victory Grill in Auburn. It's basketball season, and we've got you covered with 77 TVs to watch all of your favorite games. Come in and enjoy ice-cold beer and your favorite wings with our happy hour specials from 11 to 6, daily Sunday through Friday. Want to have a watch party to cheer on your Auburn Tigers? Call in and reserve a spot on our new patio for your group party. And the NCAA tournament is right around the corner. We are your official March Madness headquarters with all games televised. Baumhauer's Victory Grill in Auburn. War Eagle.
We're
We're back with the action. Coke Zero Sugar might be the best Coke ever.
That's right, Jim. With an irresistible taste and zero sugar, Coke Zero Sugar is a must-try for any sports fan. So make sure you... Wait, Jim, I didn't mean try it right now. We're still on the air.
Best Coke ever? Take a taste, Jen.
Really?
No, not right now, Jen. We got a game to call.
Exclusive play-by-play coverage of Auburn baseball is brought to you by Alabama Power, proud supporter of the Auburn Tigers. Alabama Power, power for a better Alabama.
Top of the order due up for Vanderbilt in the 6th inning against Parker Carlson. Commodores lead at 7-1. Auburn got a run in the 1st inning, and they have not been able to score since then. Vandy got 3 in the 2nd, 2 in the 4th, 2 in the 5th. And Parker Carlson did a really nice job. Gave up a double to Polk after coming into the game, but then got 3 in a row to limit the damage. And here's R.J. Austin against Chase. Also, Austin was 1 for 3, an RBI single and a pair of flyouts. Tall right-handed hitting first baseman takes a breaking ball downstairs for ball 1.
We need some tempo here. We need some strike 1. And that's what's going to get us back with an opportunity to come back in this baseball game.
Pitch. A little low again with an off speed. It's 2-0. Yeah, Parker can establish a little tempo here starting the inning clean, so nobody on base. Came into the game in a trouble spot last inning. Off the right side of the rubber, the 2-0. Yeah, that missed just off the outside corner. 3 balls, no strikes to Austin. Vanderbilt has had the leadoff man on base the last 2 innings. 3-0 pitch right down the middle. It's 3-1. 2 innings in a row and 3 out of the last 4. And that leadoff runner has scored in each of those 3 innings. 3-1 to Austin. Ground ball, Fabian, diving stop to his feet, throws 1 hop past McMurray, and the runner is safe. Well, McMurray tried to play the bounce off the turf, and McMurray is normally so sure-handed. He normally makes that play at first base. We've seen him do it a dozen times. But that time he wasn't able to get it, and Austin is aboard.
Here's the thing. You make a nice play, Fabian makes a nice play, and then he got really tentative with the throw.
Yep.
And a lot of what we're doing right now is really tentative as a team, and that you can't do that in this league.
Davis Diaz takes ball 1 downstairs.
You pick that ball up and you fire it across the infield with confidence to show the whole world that you're confident in what you're doing and show everybody in that dugout how confident you are. You kind of goose it over there, you're going to have everybody doubting you and what's going on the field.
Throw to first. Austin has 13 stolen bases. The error by Fabian, Auburn's 2nd error of the night. Carlson comes set, and the pitch to Diaz. Here it is. Inside corner at the knees for a strike. It's 1-1. Diaz didn't think so. He's 0 for 3. He's flied out a couple of times and struck out.
Diaz can check TrackMan after the ball game and know that was a strike.
1-1. Runner goes. High chopper to third. Fabian's only play will be at first. He does make the play, and there's out number 1, sending the runner. Puts Austin at second base with 1 out.
It is clear that Vanderbilt knows that they can run against the Auburn Tigers, and they're going to do it until we stop it. And we're going to stop it by being a little more hard-headed than they are. But this is a great time in a ball game like this to work on those things, controlling the running game.
Would they consider sending Austin to third here? They lead it 7-1. Carlson turns and throws to second base.
And everybody watching this game might say, you're not going to pick him off. Why are you doing it? He can't take off on heel release up in the air. So he's got to hold his ground at second base. That serves a purpose, and that's why Butch is doing it.
Here's the pitch to Espinal. Breaking ball. Ball just missed, ball 1. Espinal today has singled, he has doubled, he has scored a run. He's 2 for 3. Vanderbilt catcher. Spin, throw to second, runner back.
So after this, when the heel comes off the ground, the runner at second base is going to hold his ground because he can't just take off. And these are the small things, the game within the game, that have to happen.
Pitch from Carlson, swing and a miss. Ball and a strike to Espinal.
Yeah, I like what Parker's doing here.
He was quick to the plate then.
Yeah.
Right-hander from Mobile comes home. Missed high with a fastball, 2-1.
Yeah, that's a BM. That's a big miss. You can't, everything's got to be on the edges. You got to make that hitter believe that every pitch is going to be a strike. If you just give him that opportunity, then you can't do it.
Here's the 2-1. Popped up right side out of play. That'll even the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes.
I have no idea. So we have a Vanderbilt fan asking us Vanderbilt trivia right now for some reason.
Oh.
And I can't answer her question.
I didn't see her. I'm sorry. The computer was in front. 2-2 pitch. Oh, that didn't miss by much. Maybe a touch high. 3-2 the count. Whew. I thought something was wrong with your headset and you couldn't hear something, so I didn't see her. I'm sorry.
I think we were being challenged with a fan for Vanderbilt trivia that I don't care too much about.
3-2 pitch. Fouled out of play. Count stays full. Yeah. We're working, miss, with all due respect. All right, 7-1 Vanderbilt. Commodores have a runner at second with 1 out in the bottom of the 6th. Payoff pitch. Popped up and backing out of play again.
So this ball's got to be put in play. You can't walk a guy down 6 this late into a ball game. Your defenders have to be ready to make a play, and the way you get them on the balls of their feet in a defensive position is to challenge the strike zone.
Stretch by Carlson, the spin, throw to second. Throw was to the right side of second base. Tell you what, if that's to the left side of the bag, that's a bang-bang play. Austin got a little too comfortable off the bag.
I like the way we are working on something here that's going to pay dividends down the road for this baseball team. And the fans who really don't know much are going to say, why are they, and it's a 6-run ball game, why do you keep picking second? To make our team better. There's an opportunity to practice these moments that are going to matter down the road.
Payoff pitch to Espinal. Here it is. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Fastball. Challenged him. And Espinal came up empty.
You know what I love about that? Parker strikes him out, sticks his chest out, and says, how about that, baby? I don't give a damn if it's a 6-run game or not. I'm going to get my job done. I'm going to locate pitches, and I'm going to challenge hitters right now. And I love that. I tell you what, that's the leadership role you want out of your guys on the mound, to come back and to take charge.
Here's Leneve. Shift on against him. First pitch, strike. Off-speed pitch from Carlson. Austin at second. 2 outs. Leneve today is 1 for 3. A single and a run scored. That one bounces away from Irish. Runner takes off. And Austin takes third on the wild pitch.
With 2 outs, it's not as big an issue. But that ball's got to be set back on the plate. And you know, a year ago we had one of the best in the country at
Yep.
block and throw. Ike's going to be one of those guys, but hasn't caught a lot of college baseball. And he's going to get better at that.
1-1 to Leneve. Down and in, 2-1. I like the confidence to come right back with a pitch down and in.
Yes,
right there.
absolutely. Keep attacking. Lead the other 8 guys on that field by attacking the strike zone, saying, I'm going to need you to make a play.
2 balls and a strike, 2 outs, runner at third. The pitch, breaking ball, missed high, 3-1. A leadoff error put Austin at first. A hit and run, ground out, got him to second. He went to third on the wild pitch. Now the 3-1 is ball 4 high to Leneve.
Yeah, again, big misses. That's what you're really evaluating in the dugout. You're saying, okay, we got big misses going on here. Does that mean something's falling apart with the delivery?
All right, the batter will be Jaden Davis. Davis is 3 for 3. And here's Everett Tiefert out of the dugout. Carlson has been effective. He's also thrown 41 pitches. And his average outing has been about an inning so far this year. But this appears to be strategy. There's been no sign given. Doesn't appear Auburn will make a move.
Well, I think what we're talking about right now is Leneve. Leneve's not a runner. He's not attempted a stolen base this year. So now's the time where you can gather and not have to be as quick to the plate. That's probably what we're reminding Parker. And then also we're reminding him, hey, get to the bottom of the strike zone, get a ground ball, engage your defense, let's pitch with tempo, and let's get off the field and see if we can get our offense going.
Davis climbs into that right-handed batter's box. They're at the corners with 2 outs. Throw to first. And Leneve is back. 7-1, Commodores have the lead. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. Carlson set at the belt. High knee, here's the pitch. Little tapper, fielded by Carlson quickly. Jumps on it, throws to first for the out.
Solid inning by Parker Carlson. Great leadership inning. That's something Butch can point to and say, follow this guy. This guy wants it. This guy sticks his chest out and says, follow me. That's a really important little outing for him on a Friday night when things aren't going very well.
No runs, no hits, 1 error, 2 left on base. Auburn baseball brought to you in part by East Alabama Health. From first aid care to cancer care at the Spencer Cancer Center, East Alabama Health is a team player you can rely on day after day. 7-1, Tigers trail. We go to the 7th next. This is the Auburn Sports Network from Playfly.
Get comprehensive coverage of every Auburn basketball game right here on the Auburn Sports Network on the Regions Bank postgame show. Analysis, scores, stats, plus an exclusive interview with head coach Bruce Pearl. Regions Bank is proud to be the official bank of the SEC. Don't go anywhere after the final buzzer. Stay tuned for the Regions Bank postgame show only on the Auburn Sports Network.
Southern homes are particularly vulnerable to termites. In this climate, you need guaranteed protection. You need Cook's Pest Control and Centricon. Termites attack the Centricon stations, exposing themselves to an agent that eliminates their entire colony. Upgrade from old-fashioned liquid service to the proven protection of Centricon and Cook's Pest Control. Call Cook's today for a free evaluation.
Looky, 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 here comes Cookie, Cook's Pest Control.
So awesome anytime we have Auburn Athletics Director John Cohen join us on the broadcast, whether it's home or on the road. You get an insight that you don't get anywhere else. He is really gracious with his time to do that. We appreciate that. He's a busy man here in Nashville this weekend. So we appreciate the time that we had with him. Bobby Pierce stands in there to start the 7th. And he takes ball 1 high and outside. 11 in a row retired by Holton. The pitch, swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Carter Holton, the Vanderbilt starter. 7 strikeouts, 1 run on 3 hits. Pierce swings and misses. 92. A ball and 2 strikes. 80 pitches now for the lefty as he works into the 7th. Glove up to the face as he begins his wind, brings it down, the delivery. Swing and a miss, fastball outside. 8th strikeout. And the 12th in a row retired by Holton. And now Auburn will send Cole Edwards to the plate. Cole Edwards on to hit for the Tigers. Right-handed batter. First pitch, fouled back, out of play, 0-1. Top of the 7th, 7 runs, 10 hits, no errors for Vanderbilt. A run on 3 hits, 2 errors for the Tigers. Pitch to Edwards. Strike at the knees, 0-2. And Holton ready again. There's a swing and a miss, strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the 7th. And here comes Mason Mainers.
Howdy.
Mainers is 0 for 2. He has flied out and grounded out. First pitch, down for ball 1. Auburn with a hit in the first, 2 in the 3rd. Breaking ball misses downstairs. 2 balls, no strikes to Mainers. But Irish's 3rd inning single was Auburn's last hit, Auburn's last base runner. 2-0 pitch. Fly ball to left. Backing up is Leneve to the warning track. It is off the high wall in left field. Mainers into second. Big turn there for Mason. He'll stop with a double. Mason Mainers with his 5th double of the season. See if that can get the Tigers going here in the 7th. With Chris Stanfield coming up next. Stanfield 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out to the pitcher. Holton works from the stretch for the first time in a long time, and he starts Stanfield with a curveball low and inside for ball 1. This will be pitch number 89. It'll match his pitch count from last week against Illinois State. 1-0. Flied right side out of play. A ball and a strike. Stanfield with 7 runs driven in. One delivery. Curveball swung on and missed. Chris, one of the guys seeing this ballpark for the first time. Vandy fans get behind Holton, his 1-2 offering. Curveball way outside, 2-2. Tigers trying to push a run across for the first time since the first inning. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, man on second. The stretch. And Holton's pitch. Fastball, high tapper, left side, foul. Pound one into the turf right in front of the plate. It can bounce 30 feet into the air. Stanfield comes back, we'll do it again. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Big back bend there by Stanfield. Now he's ready. Orange bat waving in the air. 2-2 pitch. Little tapper behind the plate. Foul. Stanfield stays alive. Holton works off the left side of the rubber, leans over. Now straightens up, looks to second, looks home, looks to second again, now comes home. High fly ball, right center field, long run Hewitt, the center fielder, he gets there. Tough play by Hewitt, but he tracked it down. Stanfield gave it a ride to no avail. No runs, a hit, no errors, and a man left for Auburn in the seventh. Seventh inning stretch time, with the Tigers trailing 7-1. Auburn baseball continues in a moment.
You've created a comfortable home office. Now let Carrier provide the cash bonus. For a limited time, you can claim up to $1,550 in cool cash rebates on a qualified Carrier home comfort system. There's never been a better time to upgrade to year-round premium comfort and energy savings.
Carrier, a proud partner of Auburn Athletics and special needs assistance stations for you. Turn to the experts with Carrier.
By now, your daily routine is probably a little too routine. Don't you want to change? Don't you want to start playing by your own rules and escape the routine so your fantasy becomes reality? Where every night is an adventure, where new flavors are ready to be tasted, where it feels like you're a winner. Take a chance. Reward yourself. Make your routine anything but routine. Escape every day at Wind Creek Casino and WindCreekCasino.com.
This game recap is presented by Regions Bank. Regions is a proud partner of Auburn University and the official bank of the SEC.
Auburn scored first, but Vanderbilt has answered with 7 unanswered, and the Commodores come to bat in the 7th inning, leading 7-1. Carter Holton, the starter, has been dynamic tonight. He retired 13 in a row before Mason Mainer's double in the top of the 7th inning, and really created momentum and leverage and allowed his offense to get a run here and a couple of runs there. They've got a 6-run lead as Auburn goes to the bullpen for the second time tonight. The third Auburn pitcher is Hayden Murphy. Murphy is 6'3", 191-pound sophomore right-hander from Chula, Georgia, Tifteria Academy. No record in 4 appearances this year, 2 2/3 innings, a run on 4 hits. He's walked 3, struck out 3. No record, an earned run average of 3.38, and teams are hitting 400 against Hayden Murphy. Parker Carlson, a lot to like from his outing. Carlson, 2 scoreless innings. He gave up 1 hit. That was to the first battery phase. Parker walked 1 and struck out 3. 42 pitches, 28 of them for strikes. 5 scoreless outings. 6 1/3 innings for Carlson in his first 5 outings of the year. First pitch in the bottom of the 7th, fouled off to the right, out of play by Polk. No balls and a strike. Polk, an RBI double in the 5th. He's 1 for 3. Chase Alsop, 4 innings, 7 runs on 9 hits, the final line on him. And there's a swing and a miss and an off-speed pitch. Polk tried to stop the swing to no avail. Murphy wants to work quickly. Hayden's ready as soon as Polk stands in the box. The wind and the pitch. Missed outside, 1-2. Righty-righty to start the 7th. The pitch is low. Skipped up there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Weather for the next 2 games of the series should be really nice. It's been cloudy all day here. 69 degrees, sunny skies tomorrow. A little cooler Sunday, 60 with partly cloudy skies. 2-2 to Polk. Fouled back. Into the inner half with a fastball and was fouled off. Next 10 weeks, these teams are all going to battle with 2 strikes. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase an off-speed pitch that was down. And Murphy picks up his first strikeout. That is the 8th strikeout for Auburn pitchers tonight. K-Counter presented by Kia of Auburn, where you're always number one. Braden Holcomb steps in from the right side. He has walked and scored. He struck out and grounded out as well. First pitch just off the outside corner. 1-0. Big Braden Holcomb takes ball 2, low and away. Holcomb is 1 for 10 at the plate to start the year. The delivery. Big swing and a big foul ball off to the right. Tomorrow here on the Auburn Sports Network, we've got Auburn basketball in the SEC tournament semifinals against Mississippi State. 2-1 pitch. Upstairs with a fastball, 3-1 to Holcomb. 11:30 a.m. Central pregame coverage. Andy Burcham, Coach Randall Dickey, Jacob Hillman. Tip off at 12. 3-1. Chopper to third. Tough play in between hop for Fabian. He fields it just fine and throws on to first for the out. 2 down. Two outs, bottom of the 7th. And Calvin Hewitt is the batter. Hats off number 3. Every time number 3, Chris Stanfield's hat flies off during a game, Jackson Services will donate $100 to the Miracle League of East Alabama. A couple chances early in the game tonight. I don't think it flew off, though. First pitch to Hewitt. Inside out swing. A little drubber over to second. Scooped at second by Green, and he tried to flip it with the glove and didn't get anything behind it. And Hewitt is safe at first. That's a ground ball to second base, and Caden thought he could scoop and throw without making a transfer, and when he tried to just scoot the ball over, it lollipopped over to first base. So a 2-out base runner for Vanderbilt. Second infield single of the game for the Commodores. There's a 1-hop throw to first that McMurray is able to handle. Hewitt has stolen 13 bases this season, including 1 tonight. 7-1 Vanderbilt, bottom of the 7th. Throw to first. Again, a low throw. And McMurray able to handle it. A couple inches off the turf. Some of the Vandy fans have gone home already on opening night in league play. The pitch bunted back behind the plate. Foul. 0-1 to Vastine. Vastine homered in the 2nd. That gave Vanderbilt the lead 3-1. Grounded into an RBI fielder's choice in the 4th. That was one of the big plays in the game, too. First the 0-1 pitch. Way upstairs, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases were loaded with 1 out. He had a ground ball to second. Auburn appeared to turn a double play. It was initially ruled a double play, and Vastine was out at first base, but on video review, the call was overturned, which allowed a run to score. Pitch off the end of the bat, foul left side. Now it's a ball and 2 strikes to the Vandy shortstop. Murphy bears down, throw to first. And again, the speedy Hewitt is back with a head first slide. Stretched by Murphy in the 1-2 delivery. Nope, another throw to first. Murphy comes set. Another throw to first. Fans boo all they want. Auburn trying to keep Hewitt at bay. It's a 6-run game right now. Can't afford to go down more than this. Here's the delivery. That is hammered foul off to the left side. Well out of play. Still 1-2. Murphy comes set, left-handed hitting Vastine waits and fouls it off again to the left. Another 2-strike foul ball. New supply of baseballs for Kevin Sweeney. So basketball on the network tomorrow. Baseball will be on AU 100, 100.3 FM in the Auburn-Opelika area. It will also be available on the Auburn app and auburntigers.com. There's a throw to first. Our coverage will start at 1:45 Central tomorrow afternoon with first pitch at 2:02. Hayden Murphy trying to put away Vastine. Here's the pitch. Swing and a fly ball to center. Stanfield is back, slows up, curls, and makes the catch. And that's the inning. No runs, a 2-out single, no errors, and 1 stranded. Through 7. 7-1 Vanderbilt. This is the Auburn Sports Network from Playfly.
Southeastern Industrial Contractors offers the path to a productive and successful career for hard workers of all ages, especially young people looking to jump straight into the workforce. Southeastern Industrial Contractors is now hiring for great-paying skilled trade positions. Managing partner Derek Harville is a proud Auburn University graduate with deep roots in the community. Give him a call at 334-209-6355 to learn more. Southeastern Industrial Contractors, 334-209-6355.
Need great gifts for your family, friends, clients, and colleagues? You have to try Buff City Soap. Their soap, oils, body butters, bath bombs, candles, wax melts, and laundry soaps are delightful. Pick from a variety of handmade goodies with plant-based ingredients that delight your skin and smell wonderful. See partywithbuff.com to schedule your party or visit buffcitysoap.com to check out their many alternatives. Try the free short-term parking at the 320 West Magnolia Avenue building in downtown Auburn and fall in love with Buff City Soap.
As we go to the 8th inning here in Nashville, and the Tigers trail 7-1, Vanderbilt makes a call to the bullpen for Brennan Cyber. Cyber is a right-hander, 6'5", 228, a freshman from Newport Beach, California. Mater Dei High School, the high school powerhouse. Cyber, again, 6'5", 228. Terrific size and good stuff. He is 1-0 with a 2.25 earned run average and 2 saves in 6 appearances. Their 6 saves as a team are spread among 4 pitchers. Cyber, one of them. 6 outings, 12 innings, 3 hits, 3 runs, 3 walks, 9 strikeouts. He's given up a home run, but teams are hitting just .079 against Brennan Cyber. And Christian Hall will greet him. Auburn has been good this year against opposing bullpens. See what Hall does here. First pitch way outside for ball 1, 90 on the fastball. Christian Hall, power hitting. Transfer from UAB. Grounds 1 into the shift. It's straight up the middle, but that's where Vastine had him shaded. And he grounds out for the first out in the 8th inning. And now Cooper Weiss, the batter. For Carter Holton, 7 innings, 1 run on 4 hits. That 1 run came in the first inning. 1 walk and 9 strikeouts. 94 pitches, 68 of them for strikes. Weiss takes ball 1 outside, 1-0. Vanderbilt pitchers, especially with the lead, they've been throwing strikes. Auburn's been swinging. There's a ground ball past the first baseman. Inside out swing by Weiss, and he has his second hit of the ball game. 1 out, single to right. Tigers staying aggressive at the plate. Here's Ike Irish. Irish is 2 for 3. Doubled in the first. Came around to score on a wild pitch. First delivery to him. Fastball downstairs, 1-0. Looking for base runners, down 6 in the 8th inning. Pitch to Irish is low again. 2 balls, no strikes. Double in the first, a single in the third. And he popped out to third on the first pitch in the 6th. 2-0. There's a strike on the outside corner. 2-1. Auburn baseball brought to you in part by the Alabama Department of Public Health. Don't wait, vaccinate. Protect yourself and others by staying current on your recommended vaccines. Pitch to Irish, off speed, catches the outside corner, 2-2. Website alabamapublichealth.gov/IMM. Weiss gets his lead from first, 2-2 to Irish, way outside, and the count's full. Derek Fabian waits on deck. 1 away, top of the 8th inning. Payoff pitch to the Auburn catcher. Flied very deep to right, but foul. He was just a little bit early. If he straightens that out a tad, it's a long home run. As it is, it's just an extra pitch in the pitch count. Another 3-2 to Irish. Here it is. Off speed, outside, ball 4. So Irish draws a walk. They're at first and second with 1 out. By the way, Vandy going to the bullpen. Pepper Tree presents fresh meat for a new level of taste. Tiger fans know it's got to be Pepper Tree. For the best wine selection, finest cuts of meat in town, visit Pepper Tree in Auburn or Montgomery, and online, steaksandwine.com. That's steaks, the letter N, wine.com. First pitch to Fabian. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 0-1. Fabian has bounced out twice. He's also flied out once. He's 0 for 3. The delivery. High chopper to the pitcher. One play, lobbed it first. It is caught for the out by Austin at first base. And Butch Thompson asks for a review. It was a very high chopper from Fabian. Cyber was the only guy that could make a play on it. He had to wait for it to come down. His throw to first base was high. It pulled Austin off the bag and into the air. The ruling was that Austin got his foot down on the bag in time. Now, Auburn has nothing to lose by challenging this. You're down 6. And the question is, did Fabian get the foot down on the bag before Austin did, before he landed? His foot got on the bag. Both guys got the foot on the bag, but the question is, did Fabian's foot get there first? We have had, this is our second review of the night. The first one was overturned. Runners will be at least at second and third, but there would be 2 outs if the play stands. Here's the call from Kevin Sweeney. Just kidding. If it's reversed, then they're loaded with 1 out. If the call is confirmed or stands, they're at second and third with 2 out. Replay command in Birmingham relays it
After
to
further review, the call in the field of out stands.
Stands.
Auburn has 1 challenge left.
Yeah. You get 2 challenges. We're in the 8th inning, and Auburn's down 6. That's very low risk on that challenge. Here's Cooper McMurray, runners at 2nd and 3rd and 2 outs. Well, that was almost a big-time mistake by Cyber. Pitch to McMurray in there for a strike, 0-1. Tigers trail by 6. The pitch, swing and a miss. Really good off-speed pitch on the outside edge. Cooper in a hole 0-2. McMurray looking for his first hit of the game. He's 0 for 3. Ground out, strikeout, fly out, and now a line drive towards center, tailing back to Hewitt in center field. Vandy spills out of the dugout like they win the World Series. That's the 3rd out of the inning. No runs for Auburn on 1 hit. No errors and 2 left in scoring position. Go to the bottom of the 8th. 7-1. Vanderbilt leads it. Auburn baseball continues in a moment.
Back with the action. Coke Zero Sugar might be the best Coke ever?
That's right, Jim. With an irresistible taste and zero sugar, Coke Zero Sugar is a must-try for... Aw, Jim.
Best Coke ever? Take a taste, Jen.
We're still on the air.
Hello, this is Coach Hugh Freeze. They say Coke Zero Sugar is irresistibly tasty. Does that make it the best Coke ever? Find out for yourself. War Eagle.
In SEC sports, the ifs come at you every minute. What if your QB had released the ball a second earlier? What if the head coach hadn't used his last time out? What if your team goes all the way this season? If you love the tradition, if you live for the rivalry, if you can't wait each week for the absolute edge-of-your-seat action, Regions is right there with you as the official bank of the SEC.
Regions can't help you with the ifs in sports. Regions helps you embrace the if in life.
Member FDIC.
Back to the ballpark for more Auburn baseball.
7-1, we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Vanderbilt has won 10 straight games, and they're trying to make it 11 in a row here in the SEC opener. Defensive change, Javon Hernandez into the game to play second base. Green was pinch hit for in the top of the inning. Vanderbilt has the top of the order due up in the 8th. It's R.J. Austin. Second straight year the Tigers open conference play on the road. First pitch to Austin, missed inside, ball 1. Say this, it's chilly tonight, but it's no Fayetteville, Arkansas last year on the opening weekend of SEC play. Pitch. Fouled off to the right, out of play, a ball and a strike. It was in the 30s and windy up in Fayetteville last year. A ball and a strike to the first baseman. Pitch is low, 2-1. Austin bails out before the pitches reach the mitt. 2-1 offering. Close, but no cigar, 3-1. Austin is singled. He has reached on an error. He has driven in a run. He is 1 for 4 rather. 3-1 pitch. Ground ball, foul, diving stab made by Fabian at third, but the ball was in foul territory. And the count is full to Vandy's leadoff man here in the 8th inning. Check the Yellowwood scoreboard. SEC baseball. No Thursday, Friday, Saturday. This is opening night in league play. The pitch. Just a little bit high. Boy, Murphy was close. Everyone that missed was close. And it's a leadoff base runner. They have gotten the leadoff runner on 1, 2, 3, 4, now 5 times in the first 8 innings. Here is Davis Diaz. He's looking for his first hit of the game. He's 0 for 4. Pitch. Runner goes. Throw down to second is late. And it's a stolen base for Austin, his 14th of the year. Pitch was a strike to Diaz. Georgia scored the first 4 runs at Kentucky, but the Wildcats have blitzed back 13-7. Kentucky leads. They're in the 7th inning in Lexington. They're in the 7th in Starkville. Mississippi State leads LSU 6-3. And the 0-1 pitch is low to Diaz. 1 ball, 1 strike. Murphy spins, throws to second, short hops Hernandez, but he gloved it. Nice play, Javon. Also on the Yellowwood scoreboard, 6th inning in Oxford, South Carolina leads Ole Miss 3-2. 7th inning in Fayetteville, Arkansas is shutting out Missouri 7-0. Pitch. That's lined into left. Mainers plays it on a hop. Rounding third is Austin. Here's the throw. It will be into second base instead. It's an RBI single for Davis Diaz. His first hit of the game brings home Vanderbilt's 8th run. It's 8-1. A walk, a stolen base, and an RBI single. Commodores add to their lead. Yellowwood scoreboard at the SEC men's basketball tournament just down the street. First the pitch. It's low, it skips away from Irish. He doesn't know where it is. Vandy's going to get 2 bases out of it. All the way to third goes Diaz. That ball was right in front of the mitt, bounced up and over it, and all the way to the backstop, and Irish didn't have a clue where the ball was. Murphy saw it, McMurray saw it. They had to rush in from their spots, but Diaz saw it too, and he knew he could get 180 feet out of it. And here's Everett Tiefer. Out of the Auburn dugout, making the walk to the mound, and he's given the signal. So, we'll give you this update on the Yellowwood scoreboard. Is that a final now in Nashville? Sure is. Over at Bridgestone Arena, the 7-seed Texas A&M has bounced the 2-seed Kentucky at the SEC tournament, 97-87. Which means of the 3 teams that played today that received the double bye, only Auburn won its game. Tennessee eliminated, Kentucky eliminated. Alabama and Florida will get underway in about 25 minutes or less in the final game of the day. So tomorrow it'll be Auburn against Mississippi State and Texas A&M against either Florida or Alabama. We will take a timeout here. A call to the bullpen made by the Tigers. Auburn makes the Ford F-150 call to the bullpen.
War Eagle, it's a great day for Auburn Tigers to get vaccinated. Many children and adults that delayed vaccinations during the pandemic are still behind schedule. It's crucial that we take steps to get everyone back on track with their routine immunizations. Children and teens can still catch up on their vaccinations even if they start late. Make sure you and your family are all up to date on all recommended vaccines, including COVID-19 and flu. Let's all do our part to get back on track. Don't wait. Vaccinate. For more information, visit alabamapublichealth.gov/IMM.
This broadcast of Auburn baseball is brought to you in part by Cook's Pest Control and the Centricon system. You don't have to live with termites.
New pitcher for Auburn is lefty Zach Crotchfeld, 6'3", 215. Sophomore, Jackson, New Jersey. 3 outings this year for Auburn. no record, an earned run average of 6. He's thrown 3 innings. He's given up 2 runs on 6 hits. He's walked 3, struck out 5. Teams are batting .400 this year against Zach Crotchfeld. Last year was 1-2 with a .562 earned run average. Teams hit .253 against him last year. Hayden Murphy, 1 inning, 2 hits, a run, a walk, a strikeout, a wild pitch. He threw 27 pitches, 16 of them for strikes. Vanderbilt on top, 8-1. They have 12 hits. The Tigers have 5. The count, a ball and no strikes on Espinal. Espinal, 2 for 4. He has singled, doubled, scored a run. He has grounded out and struck out. The infield is in for Auburn with nobody out and a runner at third. Trailing 8-1. The pitch is inside for ball 1, or ball 2 rather. Every batter either has a hit, an RBI, or a run scored for the Commodores tonight. Pitch. Low, ball 3. Troy Leneve waiting on deck. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Boy. 3-0, and Espinal was swinging for the fences. This is Jack Bulger who's waving the bat in the on-deck circle for Vandy. 3-1 from Crotchfeld. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 91. Bulger had a great series against Auburn 2 years ago. Dealt with some injuries to start this year. 3-2 to Espinal. Popped up, right side, out of play. Vanderbilt's biggest inning to this point was the second inning where they got 3 runs. It's been a little here and a little there since then. 2 in the 4th, 2 in the 5th, 1 in the 8th. Crotchfeld comes set. The payoff pitch once again on the way. Fouled back. They probably fouled off a dozen pitches with 2 strikes or more tonight. Mark of a good team. Again, the infield is in. And another 3-2 pitch on the way to Espinal. Crotchfeld fires. Fouled back. They are within 3 runs of ending this thing early. So you want to get through this inning, give yourself a chance in the 9th. Runner at third, nobody out. Pitch clock down to 8. Crotchfeld looks home. He deals. Popped up. That'll get out of play, right back behind us. And Kevin Sweeney needs some new baseballs. About half of the crowd, or more, has gone on home on a chilly night. One guy in particular is still here. Here's the payoff pitch. Just missed. My word. Just missed a little bit outside, and it's a walk to Espinal. They're at first and third with nobody out. And it'll be Bulger who bats. And he gets an ovation from the Vandy partisans. Bulger played in 8 games before an injury. 11 for 30, a 367 average, 2 home runs, 7 RBIs. He's also struck out 9 times. Right-handed pinch hitter for the Doors. First pitch. Pulled off the facing of the Vandy dugout, left side. Man, he'd been waiting on that one. 0-1. Story of the game, Carter Holton, their starter. He was in command, especially after the 3rd inning. The 0-1. Bouncing ball left side. Fabian gloves it, throws to first. A run scores. It's an RBI ground out for Bulger. And it's now 9-1. Espinal goes to second. One down, Jaden Davis will be the batter. After all the Commodores get back in the dugout. Nine to 1 Commodores. They've out-hit the Tigers 12-5 tonight. Right-handed hitting Davis, the second baseman. The pitch to him. Missed low, ball 1. Davis has a 3-hit night. He's 3 for 4. 3 singles, 2 runs scored, 1 run driven in. The pitch. High fly ball left center field. That is deep. Long run, Chris Stanfield. He could not get it. It's off of his glove. Rounding third is Espinal. He will score. On the way to third is Davis. It's an RBI triple, and it's 10-1 Vandy. Jaden Davis drives in his second run of the night with his 4th hit of the night and his first triple of the season. Deep to left center field, Stanfield ran a long way. But by the time he could get to it, Davis had eyes on 3, and now the game-ending run is 90 feet away with 1 out. Infield is in for Auburn, and Matthew Polk, the batter, takes ball 1 outside. Crotchfeld trying to battle here in the bottom of the 8th. The 1-0 pitch. That's line to center, caught by Stanfield. And the runner was not ready to tag at third base. So Davis had to hustle back to third on the line out to center field. 2 away. And now if you can get Holcomb, you can at least give yourself a shot in the 9th inning. Vandy was, the fans thought the game was about to end. Holcomb steps in. He has walked and scored. He is 0 for 3. Couple of ground outs and a strikeout. Now 1 for 11 on the season. First pitch to him from Crotchfeld. It's downstairs, ball 1. Runner at third is Davis. 1-0 pitch from Crotchfeld. Low, blocked by Irish. 2-0 the count. First pitch tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Our broadcast starts at 1:45. The 2-0. There's a strike. It's 2-1. Win tonight would improve Vanderbilt to 16-3 on the season and it would give them their 11th consecutive win and their 8th straight over Auburn in this ballpark. 2-1 pitch. High and off the catcher's mitt, and the run will score, and the game will end. That'll be a pass ball and a run scored, and that is how this game ends. 11-1, Vanderbilt wins it in 8 innings on opening night of SEC play. Next break in our series is a local break. We'll play this one. We'll come back to the ballpark, and then we'll have our end of game local timeout. This is the Auburn Sports Network from Playfly.
Here's a clip from a recent Talking Tigers podcast. Vandy Burcham.
Dr. Jan Davis.
I'll never forget the 4th flight of the space shuttle.